Good.
Good. Welcome on in. Surprise! Day one is here. So I am super excited to be bringing you the 12 days of deals, right? Live in the PZTV studio. So today is day one of our exciting 12 days to come.
How fun is that?
It's so fun.
I feel like a lot of other places had their deals ahead, before,
They did.
and they're kind of stopping. We're not.
They did.
We're just getting started here, right?
We are just getting started, but not really. I mean, it is Thursday, but we had a really exciting start to the week.
Did.
Didn't we?
Those are so fun, those diffusers that we launched.
Oh my gosh, so many amazing things.
Yeah.
So, before we dig into that a little bit, I want to introduce myself to you. I am Beth Hanner, and I am live here in PZTV studio with
Danielle Gonzalez.
Yeah.
I am director of product development.
Yes.
So do fragrance development, product development, like accessory development. So it's always fun to come on here with Beth and see the final end of the product and get y'all's input and feedback, and love watching you guys enjoy it.
It is amazing. And Damie, so she is in product development, so she comes up with all of this that we're looking at right now, right, and more. Does all of the behind the scenes stuff. And can you tell them how long have you been with Pink Zebra?
I feel like my whole life. Behind the scenes, I have. It's a really funny story. I think during high school, I would work. I did like a co-op program a little bit, so I've done customer service, not my thing. Customer service, I've done. I worked with Ashley and Patty for like a couple of months helping reunions. I worked all the different spots, but it really was when I was at my last semester of college. So that was, when did I graduate? 2018. So whatever that math is.
6 years ago.
There you go, 6 years ago. And I really came in to do an internship. Because I told my mom, Kelly, I was like, this is great. I'll move back, do this. I have time to go interview and find a job. I never interviewed. Actually, I did, but I won't tell that story. I'm sure Tom will.
Tom will tell us.
It's embarrassing. Anyways, and from that, I worked under, a lot of you guys might know Brittany Perry / Lamel, and she actually ended up hiring me on, and the greatest thing ever. So 6 years.
Yes, well, welcome on in. And I'm so glad to have you here today. And we're talking about cartons of sprinkles because this is the first day of deals.
This is so exciting.
Right?
And this is has to be one of the best, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I guess that's
But cartons are always the biggest sellers. Like, you got to get a carton of sprinkles.
Yeah, girl math.
What's
right?
our deal?
All kinds of good stuff. So we have 15% off of, I believe there's like 30 different cartons of sprinkles that are on sale. So before we kind of dive in, we want to talk a little bit about sprinkles in a carton, and I want to know who's behind the camera. Do we have some people up in here right now?
We do.
Oh,
yes. Lots of
What
people
are they saying?
they're excited for deals. What's
Yay!
coming? What's coming?
It is. Okay. Any questions before we dive in?
No
okay.
questions.
So here at Pink Zebra Home, we have sprinkles in a carton, sprinkles in a bag, two different formats. The sprinkle, of course, is the bread and butter of the company, made right here in the heart of Sugar Land, Texas. Our soft soy wax melt that can be blended to customize your own fragrance or used just as it is. And of course, you do save money buying it in a carton, but today you save even more money. So they're 15% off, you guys. There are select fragrances. So let's dive into these a little bit and talk about them. And the best part is that I have Danielle here, and so she can shed some light into some of these fragrances. So the first,
I'll try. Some of these are a little...
I grabbed some of my favorites. There's so many more that are actually on the site.
I like what we have here because they're not all holiday driven.
No.
But what's fun is Beth blends, so I'm sure she has like holiday ways to blend these.
You know what yes.
You
and
that's
and absolutely can. And I'll be dropping blending bags and orders today. So I mean, she actually got ahead of me a little bit.
Sorry, I just know you're the blend queen, so you
that's
gotta
right.
have something.
No, I
okay.
am.
So what do we have here? Backwash lemonade.
Yes. All right. So this was one of my favorites. This one launched in June with our Fruit Fusion show, and it was fantastic. This is for you lovers of lemon fresh. And I love fragrances like this I love them now, but I also love them after the holidays when I'm looking for something just different. And so this is a gorgeous fragrance. We've got zesty lemon, watery melon, and sugar citrus. That one is incredible.
It's not overly kitchen lemon.
No.
But it's clean, it's fresh. You definitely get the watery melon that's making it crisp and kind of iced and watery.
Yeah.
It's good. This is just a great in the kitchen fragrance. I don't. What is she doing? Oh, I have my dogs here, and
It's
they're
okay. They're fine.
wandering
We're good.
around.
You never know when you might see a
Pet
dog.
friendly.
We actually love dogs here at King Cedar Home.
She's just
Best
wondering.
part about having dogs here is that all of our products are safe for animals. So that's awesome. So,
I actually had to use our
Good.
stain remover yesterday.
You
We
did?
had a puppy accident,
oh,
but it worked.
yes, very much.
Okay, let's keep
No,
going.
you're fine. Pool party. This one is one of my absolute favorites from way back. It's definitely available right now. So we have cocoa butter, white floral, and warm amber. This is a very pretty, very fresh fragrance, and it's definitely like the name sounds, spot on.
It's sun tanning lotion.
It is sun tanning.
I'll
lotion.
just say it. And this is actually a fun fragrance. So this was a Paisley's pick.
Yes.
And it was a part of our 12 Days of Christmas
Yes.
last year.
Yes.
So it's kind of fun that it's making a reappearance.
It is.
It's not traditional holiday, but I think there's lots of fun blending opportunities you could do here.
Very
It
much.
is fresh. It does have. It literally smells like a suntan lotion.
Yeah.
I mean, that is really just the only way you can explain it.
Yeah, I think so too. Do you remember Caribbean Daiquiri?
Yes.
All right. Well, I used to mix this and the Caribbean Daiquiri with the two, and so that was like
That's
the
so
perfect.
funny. I at first
suntan
didn't know
lotion blend.
what you're talking about, but because it's like Caribbean or Caribbean.
Oh, Caribbean.
No,
Daiquiri?
it doesn't matter. It's
Does
just
it? Oh,
what you say.
that's right. That's right.
So
Yes.
at first, I say Caribbean, so when you said it, I was like, what?
Caribbean.
Yeah.
Okay. Tomato.
Yeah, tomato.
What do we have here?
But that would be a good one.
This is another lemon fragrance. Oh man, there's gonna be some excited people up in here for this. So actually,
A sellout for
I
sure.
want to point out too that all the fragrances that we brought back, there are I believe I counted 29 of them are they were not available until right now on the website at 11 o'clock, so they are Central, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So these are all available right now. A lot of these would be vault fragrances. They would be throwback fragrances. So, this is your chance to get them now, right?
Are there limited quantities on some
Yes,
of these?
yes. Do not sleep on this. So these are everything that we're talking about. All of these cartons are only available today from now until 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. So this is your chance to grab it right now.
Yep.
It's how a good sale always works,
That's
right?
right.
That's right.
Quick in and out.
Angie said she snuck out of work to get her order in.
Woo!
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Limoncello. Let's talk about this one. This was a sparkling water, zesty lemon, and sugar. That one is a different take than the back porch lemonade. That's more
Absolutely.
spot on.
Yes.
Like
Very,
same
very
house.
lemon.
Yes.
This is another one that's, if you've been around in Pink Sleeper for a while, you know that one. It's iconic. You're going to get your hands on it. So
Yes.
follow
Yeah.
the lead and definitely get that one.
Super wonderful. What else do we have here? Oh, okay. Apple glazed donut. All right, for you apple lovers out there, spot on. Wonderful fragrance. Definitely lots of notes. What are the notes in that one? We got sugar glaze, Honeycrisp apple, and buttery dough. That is exactly like it sounds.
Apple's a fun fragrance. It's one that's very identifiable. People,
Very much so.
People like it. You can do it seasonally in spring, summer. You can do it in definitely the fall and holiday.
Yeah.
It can go spicy and sweet.
I know.
This one smells like, you know how there's like so many different apple varieties. You go to the store
Right.
and I'm like, what is even have Pink Ladies and Gala
right.
and Red? This is definitely that
Honeycrisp.
crisp apple. It's not tart. It's sugary. Taste the buttery dough. Smell the buttery dough.
Yes, it's probably you're right. It is like the most identifiable fragrance that when you go to anywhere that has fragrance, you always have an apple smell.
Always.
And that is vanilla. Another one. So definitely, yeah, this one is a must-have.
And I'm not getting very fall vibe. Like this is
No.
an everyday fragrance for
No,
me.
you smell the dough at the end of it. I love that.
but
That's
it's not a
good.
spicy apple.
Uh-uh.
It's at all. So
Beautiful apple. So, what are they saying? Are they still excited?
They're so
Everybody
excited. They're
good?
talking a lot about that apple glazed donut. They love that
Ooh,
one.
okay, yeah,
People
grab
that
it.
tried
that
love
was
it.
is that the Heroes fragrance last year?
It was, yeah.
So every year, I'll plug it in. Why not?
Yeah.
We have a Heroes fragrance. So it is a fragrance that is donating to our Heroes program, our charity that's donating to single moms' days of daycare. We love that support. So every year we have a new fragrance that donates 10% of any product that you buy within that fragrance. So this was this is no longer donating to Heroes, but it was last year's. This year is
If you hadn't asked
guys.
me.
The pregnancy brain is like
Did we still have Georgia?
Georgia, that was earlier in the year, I think. The Georgia, hang on, I'm going to the website. Isn't that terrible? I can't even remember. We have so many fragrances,
I know.
y'all.
so bad. We'll get.
Sorry.
She's like, excuse me, I'm next.
But you know what's also too, and to piggyback while we're talking about the Heroes program, that for every $500 party that is hosted, we also give a day of daycare to a mom in need. So as well as part of that program. So that's another piece to Heroes that I love.
It's just an amazing program, and
Very much.
and to know you're enjoying a fragrance that you love and know that you're supporting something that's
makes you feel good. Yes.
much better.
So all right, let's
already
talk
make you
about
feel good.
it. Does make it changes your mood instantly.
It does.
Yes. All right, White Pine and Pomelo, one of my absolute favorites that we launched this fall. Gorgeous fragrance. I think we launched this in October. I think this might have been the show you and
I don't
did.
even know what month we're in.
I think so. December. Yes. 3 weeks till Christmas.
I have almost all my Christmas shopping done, but
Yay.
we'll talk about that later.
Ooh. Black Fig, Iced Pine, and Blood Orange.
What a fun, complex sounding fragrance.
That one smells so good. And yes, I will do all kinds of Christmas
is
stuff
so-
with that. All kinds of Christmas stuff, ideas for that. Pine, throw in some aspen pine, maybe a little bit of cinnamon, maybe even some orange. The orange, actually, we have an orange that would complement that and pull the orange from that fragrance.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not overly pine, not overly orange. It's warm. It's kind of comforting, but it's
It is.
effervescent because that pine does make you feel icy and outdoorsy.
Yes, it's wonderful.
So much fun. I
Love that
can't
one.
wait to see what you possibly blend.
I will. I'll be bringing it to you.
I want to get a Beth blending bag.
I can make that happen. All right. Marshmallow latte, yum. Yum, yum, yum. I know I love this one before I even sniff it. For all of you coffee lovers out here, yes. All of you coffee lovers out here, it is fantastic. This is marshmallow, vanilla milk, and warm spice.
That just sounds like a base layer
I'd put
to
it in
any
my
blend
coffee.
that you could do, right?
Yes. Wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Put a little
The
espresso
chai
with
spice
that.
is super soft and subtle. I'm not getting like cinnamon red hot or like a nutmeg kind of
It's nice.
smooth.
That's not going to
milky,
run you out of the house. That's a nice fragrance. It's not
smooth,
too strong.
milky. It's not cakey or too sweet.
Super good.
A healthy sweet.
Yes. Wonderful.
Okay, so we did
that
just
one,
get.
what?
This is our Heroes fragrance.
Yes.
This is how like ahead we are in developing. We're so like in 25, 26. This is actually this year's Heroes program. So how great is that? You can actually be a part of what a time to definitely give back. Single moms trying to provide gifts for the holidays for their kids. With Days of Daycare, you can actually pick this one up. If you could do anything today, that would be definitely the one that you could add in
Hands
there.
down.
And there's
Hands
additional formats we have online. So
Yeah.
those are also part of that program if for
Your
whatever reason.
diffuser oils and room sprays also.
'Kay.
That's good stuff. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff.
This
So-
is a great fragrance. Great
It is.
blending. The milky fragrance is very trending in lots of not just home fragrance, fine fragrance. It's doing the job of what a vanilla bean or a vanilla cake you would know, but in a more frothy, smooth, healthy kind of way. So that's a great fragrance.
All right, I think this one here in the front, I know, we'll talk about it, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to pair with it.
Oh, fun.
Warm white sands. So summer sands, sunlit glow, and exotic waters. All right, you give that one a sniff. And that is really pretty. Different fragrance, but I love that one. And I think this one with a little bit of pool party will go in with your nose. Definitely pretty. Definitely different. Different for this time of year, but gives me all like fresh vibes. Very, very fresh. And I think that what I smell the most is that exotic waters at the tail of
You
that.
definitely get the aquatic notes
Yes.
in this fragrance,
Yes.
but I am like going back to like being all tan and,
Okay.
by the water, the sand is warm.
Yes.
that's what I could use right now.
Mm.
But that's what's fun about fragrance. You could totally like transport yourself.
You can.
I could lock myself in my room and be like, no one talk to me. I'm going to a warm white sandy beach.
There we go. Yes, definitely and then we could take it to Tahiti with the next one.
Oh my! I think this was one of my favorites from. This was a
probably
fun
is.
collection that we did. We did
June.
all
Wasn't it? Or May, June. I think it
May,
was
June.
May, June.
It was, yes, we did like all the different like
Beaches.
beaches. And they were all blue, but they were different color blues depending on like what the water and the field was. So what else do we have? Malibu
We have
Shores.
this one down here too.
What's that one?
That one is
Santorini
Santorini
Summer.
Summer.
Yes, because Brittany went to Greece, and so that's we talked about. I remember
Oh,
we talked about that one because
'cause
I was
she-
inspired. She
went to Greece
for her honeymoon. Yay.
which was actually not where she
Good.
was supposed to go.
Oh no, I know.
That was the whole thing. We don't talk about that.
So Tahitian Beach, gorgeous fragrance, definitely fun. Like Danielle was saying, this gives her the suntan vibes, the fresh, summery. So we have island papaya, sun-drenched citrus, and emerald palm leaf. This is a very, very, very pretty fragrance. I love that one.
It's exotic fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Papaya's a fun fragrance.
Isn't it?
You know, it's, I don't want to say
Yeah.
the word, but how do you say like meaty, like
It's just
dense?
yes. This one concentrated, maybe.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
you
better.
got it. Very pretty. So, what are we? Are you still excited? Any comments? And you guys have any questions about the fragrances we're talking about?
I
Loving this so far?
would love to know. Fragrance buying online can be kind of hard. You're
Right.
like, am I buying because I like apple? And
Right.
so all I buy is apple. Or am I buying because the fragrance gives me a mood and that's what I want to evoke? Do people buy because I like everything blue? You
Or
know,
the
like,
name.
Or the name.
You
So,
know.
like, would love to know how you guys are buying.
I will say the name
What do you
intrigued. Well, if I see something's fun, I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to smell that because of what the name is. Yeah, it does draw me in, but the color does too. If you can look at, I tried to pick like a variety of colors, to kind of
You
feature.
did.
And there's so many online too. So if you definitely hop on over to the website, you guys are going to see 15% off select cartons. There were too many to put on this table, but there are tons of them.
I can't
And
wait to go look at them.
It's good. Some of them are really, really
great
really, yes.
Christmas presents. 'Cause
Yes.
we've had all these great holiday drops and collections of holiday products. I am not necessarily someone who gives holiday products
At
like
Christmas.
holiday, at Christmas.
Yes.
These are the kind of gifts.
You're not
that
going
I'm
to give
giving
me
these.
Christmas socks then.
No.
Okay.
No,
You go.
I was actually thinking for you. I was going to give you this one, Marshall Latte. So these are great Christmas gifts.
They are. What is it called when you you get something and you don't like? It's
The white elephant?
The white elephant
Yeah,
gift where
that's
you're
fun.
like, oh, I'll give this. To
Oh, can I tell a quick
Yes,
story?
sure.
Okay, so my in-laws, they do Christmas, like a Christmas party every year, and we did White Elephant.
Uh-huh.
And I invited my best friend Taylor
Uh-huh.
to the party, and her and Tristan, her fiance, came. Had no idea what their gifts were, but I remember her just being like, hey, she needs to get that gift. And I was like, okay, what's in it? She had a whole freaking fish tank with a fish, and she let the little 5-year-old little girl get it. So the mom was like, great.
Awesome. No.
And then now owners
No.
of the fish. So she, okay.
That's an elaborate
So
gift.
that's so Taylor, right? So I was over at Thanksgiving at Ramsey's parents' house, and she was there. It's her, I guess, the second cousin, whatever. I was like, "Do you also have the fish?" She goes, "Yes," and I cannot wait for the white elephant because we're regifting
it.
So funny, but white elephant's
It
a great
is.
gift.
We had a fairfish that lived for like 6 years.
Really?
Yes, the infamous goldfish. Yeah, fairfish.
We
that
had-
won. 6 years.
Oh, fair fish. I
No,
thought that was like I get it. Like
fair, like a goldfish, and that dude was I'm
He's a
like,
big guy.
You're going strong. That was the best
white elephant might be one of my favorite like
It's your
holiday.
favorite. So fine.
Well,
So,
yes.
but this would be a wonderful white elephant.
I know.
I'm just saying. Let's talk about ocean and palm leaf. That's another
Ooh,
favorite
that's a
of
good
mine.
one. This was a
Mhm.
Paisley's pick, no?
Yes, it
Oh.
sure was.
It's
Agave
soapy,
nectar, blue hyacinth, and tropical palm.
soapy.
It is.
It feels. It literally smells like one of those high-end hotel like soaps they would have in the bathroom. Like
so
fresh.
This would be fantastic in a body care line.
You know, no joke, Beth. We're like looking and obviously expanding those fragrances.
Just saying.
That is one that modifying.
I did
to
not know that.
Doesn't mean it will. And guys, we're developing 6 months to a year out, but it
That's
was one that
gorgeous.
we were smelling and we felt that it definitely had that fresh.
That is, that's a really great way to
finished
put
our
this
bone.
one. Is that the Ocean and Palm Leaf? This is like I've gone into. I'm just thinking like some of the higher end hotels, even in Mexico when we were there, or they've they're fragrancing, and I'm washing my hands with this gorgeous Ocean. That's a really pretty.
That's a
fragrance.
nice fragrance.
Or or even in a body lotion. That's really pretty. Do love that one. I forget how much I love that one. So
Can you remind everybody when this sale ends?
11:59 Eastern Standard Time. So you have essentially 12 hours to shop the sale. You have 29 cartons that are 15% off. And you don't want to throw in a little extra too. For those of you that are Scent Flirt members, this is a really good deal. Did because after you've been a part of our Scent Flirt community for 6 months, now 6 months, then you get 5% off fragrance items. Okay, do the math on that one. Can you do the math real quick on that?
Yeah, no.
Don't make me
That's a
use
good
my
deal.
brain.
20% off. All right, so if you're part of Scent Flirt, that's an extra perk. To
I just didn't know
6 months.
they
you have to be
doubled
part of it.
up, but that
Yeah, they do.
That's awesome.
Actually. They do with fragrance items. Absolutely.
Very cool.
Last fragrance we're going to talk about, which we're kind of alluded a little bit. This is Santorini Summer. Gorgeous. All right, Ice Citron, Royal Blue Waters, and Solar Woods. I think I love this one the mostest. I do, because this is that citrus. I love citrus. That makes me happy. That is a beautiful fragrance. That's good. This one is one very fresh, very take me by the ocean. Very much a tropical getaway.
Giving me
a hair. Sure does. Yeah.
that blue.
The blue fragrance that
Fragrance.
everybody knows and loves. It
Kind
has
of gives me
and
that
it-
citrus
It's wonderful.
clean
That has
vibes.
a citrus smell in it. Yeah, it's really good.
If you
Super
know,
good.
you know.
If you know, you know. Yeah. So we want to know real quick before we leave you guys, what are you fragrance are you most excited about and why? And then maybe what's
What
your
are some
plan
other
to
ones
mix?
Online.
Well, you know what I
do you
threw
want to
this.
scream out?
It looks
so
Cozy
hotel-
Lodge.
Yes.
Hotel Linen. Somebody said
I want
that.
to tell you right. Okay, the Hotel Linen fragrance was a blending barrel that we did on PZTV, and it has Daydreams Beach House, and there's one more fragrance. I think maybe a laundry-ish fragrance in it. It is spot on. It's actually on my desk in there. I didn't put it out, but it is such a gorgeous fragrance. So if that is available right now, and I want to throw in, these are while supplies last.
Yes.
So some of what you see might sell out fast because it might be low quantity. So
this is kind of like OG Black Friday,
Yes.
where like you're
Yes.
running to the stores and
Yes.
you're like,
Right.
excuse me. Some of those could be
Yep.
that way.
I'm going
So-
after limoncello.
I'm going after. Get out of my way, then.
Did y'all say ice cream shop?
Ice
That's
cream
another
shop.
one?
Yeah, mango
Home-
ice cream. I
Home
believe is on there.
Haven, Fresh Air Care.
Yes.
Fresh
Can you-
Air Care?
Fresh Air Care.
Oh,
I think
gotta have that
somebody
one.
said
Oh.
Cedar Cypress Air Care
Yes.
earlier.
That's
Yes.
a good one.
Campfire Story.
Georgia Peach Cobbler.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
That's
one.
I love peach
Backpacking
fragrances.
adventure.
There were so many good ones that I
Ooh,
picked.
Bourbon and
yes.
Oud is even.
Yes.
So it sounds like online there's a little bit more of these sultry, deeper, warmer fragrances.
Mm-hmm. I was in a mood, I think, with this one.
I think Beth wants to go to the beach.
I didn't go.
No, I actually love this because it's a
Ooh.
breakup from what we've been seeing the last few shows. Lots of
Right.
holiday warm fragrances. This is a great breakup, but
Did you say
I
Holiday?
love those fragrances
Yeah.
online that we're talking about. And that
So
Hotel
pretty.
Linen you're talking, like, nothing's better than.
Except for that one.
Does anyone sleep better in a hotel sometimes?
Yes.
Like those beds, and you're like,
Yes.
I think I'm gonna
Pillows.
shove this pillow in my suitcase
That's
potentially.
right.
I'll deal with that later.
So many good ones. So many good ones. And I'm going to do some blending, of course. So you have an extra perk. So we will be live, you guys. I just want to let you know this is the 12 days of deals. We will be live for 12 days starting today.
Day one
at
today.
11 a.m. Central. So 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day
And
with
what's
a different
here
deal.
goes away tonight.
That's right.
Yes.
So if you see it and you want it and you need to grab it now, right?
So it's 12 days
Of deals.
and 12 hours
Yes.
a day.
Yeah.
That's right. 12 and 12.
12
Yeah.
and 12.
We
Look at
didn't do that on purpose at all.
No. I thought I just made that up.
Somebody earlier wanted to see the new puppy, so I don't know if you want to hold him up. But
He's having a moment right now.
he
He's
is.
got a bone. He's a little
Oh my
excited.
goodness!
I'll get in.
We'll get him for you.
Yeah, he's sick.
He's
Wesley.
so cute. Wesley, Danny.
He's not little anymore. Look how big he's already
Hi,
gotten.
say hi. Aw.
You have to
So
make good
cute.
appearances. Tucker was really good on camera. You're not
He's
being
like,
good.
"Rub me down, rub me down." Somebody asked, is the sale on the weekends too?
Yes, ma'am.
We are
Sir.
coming in on the weekends, guys.
Yes,
to go
yes,
live
yes.
with
Yeah,
you,
and you don't
so.
want to miss the weekends.
No, they're
there's
good.
some. Yeah.
Including
Well,
Sunday,
if we're
Saturday,
gonna come
and
in on the
Sunday.
weekends, Beth, she's gonna make sure they're good deals
That's
for you
right.
guys.
That's right.
That's right.
Gotta get busy. I'll tell you, I got lots of ordering. We got ordering to do, right? Shopping to do. If you're looking for that hard to buy for somebody, this is the best. I'm gonna tell you, this is an incredible sale. There's so many incredible fragrances. So always buy in a carton. It makes more sense. You get more for your money, especially right now with the price that they are. I want to say that the sale price is $27.20.
It is.
Let me tell you also, because in product development, we are not only developing products, but planning out the line. So
Yeah.
what fragrances are going to come, what are going to drop. And so obviously we're already in 25 working on spring, summer. And I am already looking at this and knowing there's some of majority of these that you will not see in
Ooh,
the spring and summer.
Go get it now.
So don't think you're going to see them again. Doesn't
Right.
mean you won't, because Beth has her great fall show. She always can bring things back. But I think the selection she made here was purposefully because it might be your last chance to ever get them. So
And even shopping today, when they're gone, they're gone.
Yes.
Like they won't be reloaded.
oh
so
yeah,
when
no.
they're gone,
we're
they're gone.
busy. We got day 2
Yeah,
tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, day 2's really good, but I can't tell you what that is just yet.
Oh.
Alrighty, so we're gonna leave you guys with this sale today. So go spread the word. We love you. Have a happy shopping day, and